Good morning, traders. It is Thursday morning. I've got, looks like 8:03 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I've just taken an entry to go long, trying something new here on the chart. It shows the stop right here, and it shows the exit right here, all in advance. And I have just taken the trade called out within my charting service. So this trade was called out 10 hours ago, roughly. Now, just to confirm, this isn't some sort of a replay, as some people want to say it is. Let's go to Google, and let's go to the world clock. And we'll go right here. And you'll see the world clock says that it is 8:05 in Los Angeles, which is the time that you're seeing. And my time is Bangkok. It's 2200 hours, which puts it at 10:05 p.m. Same day, ahead by 16 hours from Pacific Standard Time. So you'll see that the time all over the world here: San Francisco, Kuwait City, Kuala Lumpur, Dallas, you name it. You got your cities all over the world, Honolulu. Okay, no way to fake anything like this. Boston, alright, go back down here, minimize it, see it's the same time, 8:05. This proves that it is not some sort of a replay. Within my charting service, I called this exact trade out 10 hours ago. The reason why I am able to do that on a daily basis is because the oil market, like all financial markets in the world, are all under the control of a computer program. They do not trade, period. The only thing that trades in this world that I know of is individual stocks. All stock indexes are controlled by a computer. All ETFs are controlled by a computer. Gold, oil, wheat, silver, corn, everything. All commodities, all futures, all forex, everything is controlled by a computer. Japan, China, everywhere, all under the control of a computer program. I broke the code 10 years ago in 2006. By the way, within my charting service, I called for oil to go up today, just like I called it to go up yesterday. In other words, I'm not only able to predict the entry, which I can do with great accuracy, but I can also predict the direction, which way it's going to go as well. Not with as high as accuracy as I can predict the entry, but good enough. I mean, you know, my accuracy with that is probably close to about 60%, while my entry is close to 90%. So the entry is what's most important. But if you also know the direction, it also helps, because you can know how far, or you can just see it on the daily chart and see where to enter and how far up it's likely to go from there. So that also helps too, but it's not as important as the entry, of course. Anyway, it's going to go up today, and the only question is how far up it will go. I've just got a 60 tick exit on this. It's a conservative exit. Should be able to make it. I'll be back. And just think for a moment how incredible it is what I'm doing here. Not only was I able to predict the entry 10 hours ago, I was also able to predict the direction 10 hours ago. And not only that, but just look, I mean, here's my stop, and here's my exit. So I'm able to get in without the stop getting hit, and I'm able to get out, way up here. I mean, who out there is trading this thing that thinks it's going to go way up here? I mean, here's the range right here. Why would it go way up here? And yet that's where it's going to go. And that's a conservative estimate there. I mean, I could go for more if I wanted to, but to be honest, it's not really appropriate. You'd have to know what these things are good for, and that's what the charting service is also for, to know the range, what it's going to actually be good for, so you know what the exit should be. And I've got it at 60 ticks, and it should make it. I mean, it might only make it 50, but if it does, I'll exit up there. Maybe I only get 40, whatever. But the point is I'm going to make a successful trade, and that's what's important. If this weren't trading by a computer program, what I am doing right here would be 100% impossible. At least with at least with respect to doing it over and over again. It just would be 100% impossible. There would be no way anybody in the world could do something like that. Also, I'm using the oil futures contract expiration 05/20 2016, so it expires in less than a month. You can just look up that oil and that's the contract that you see on CNBC too. That's the most recent contract. Okay, you want to trade the most recent contract, that's the one you trade. And you can look it up for yourself and see where it was exactly at a certain time with respect to Pacific Standard Time, and you'll see that it's right. And you'll see that what you're seeing here is exactly, and it can be looked at on the video, and you'll see that it's exactly where it's supposed to be. There's no trickery taking place here whatsoever. This is all the real deal. This is just a reflection of the fact that I was able to break the code. Some people don't want to believe that a conspiracy on that level of magnitude is possible. Well, I'm sorry, but it's true. It's 100% true. And I'm here not only to help people to make money from this, I'm also here to wake people up. That, what you're being told is not the truth. And obviously this is very dangerous information to the establishment. They don't want me to tell people about this. And guess what? I don't care. I don't want them to be con artists and scammers. So we have a difference of opinion. And I don't know what else to say about that. I just am here to teach people my discovery and let the chips fall where they may, to try and help people to make money and also to wake them up. Not that anything is going to be done about it. I don't expect anything to be done about it. I just simply want to wake people up so that they have knowledge of what's really going on. In other words, I'm not trying to change the world here. I just simply want to help people, and also I would like to be recognized for my accomplishment in being able to break the code. I think that's only fair to me. And in all honesty, this code is romper room simple. My true accomplishment so far in this life is that I broke the Freemason code, which to my knowledge is the largest code in the world. That is something that was a good accomplishment that I have done. Blackjack code is also romper room simple. Blackjack code is ridiculously romper room simple. The Hollywood code that I also broke is also romper room simple, but the Freemason code is not. The Freemason code is very complex and deals with a lot of concepts and abstractions, and it takes a sort of like a hard to describe, but like a spiritual understanding to understand the Freemason code. If you're interested in the Freemason code, you can Google Freemason code broken, and it's in first place on Google, and you can see it for yourself. Okay, it's getting ready to break out of the range here. This needs to break above here, and it'll break the range. And then it's a free shot all the way up. So, you are watching it for yourself and seeing the incredible, amazing power of knowing how the computer works behind all the movement. Again, if this were trading, what I am showing you right now would be 100% impossible. I traded stocks for a long time and became very good at it. and was a, I would consider myself to be a master at reading a level 2 screen. And so I'm intimately familiar with exactly how real trading works and all the dynamics that are involved with real trading, and believe me, it is very complex. It's a real challenge. This is nothing in comparison. All you need to do is learn how the computer works, and you'll know which direction it's going to go. Anyway, I will come back and show you the progression and, of course, the outcome of this trade. This thing is, it's now 9:40 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it's taking a while for this trade to make it to the exit. You can see it did break out of the range. It actually broke out of the range twice. It went up, broke out of the range right there, went higher, then went back down, and then it just broke out of the range again, went higher, and then it's gone back down. It's inchworming its way up, and what it's going to happen is eventually it's going to shoot up higher and then start making it go higher and go up to the exit. But I don't have a lot of time left to watch this thing. Currently it's 11:41 p.m. my time. I'll bring up the website, the world clock. See the world clock here. Bangkok is 23:42, so it's 11:42 right now. And Los Angeles, it's 9:42 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, it's pretty late to me, and don't usually stay up too late. And I do want to get going pretty soon. I'm going to watch it for a little bit longer. But what I plan to do is I'm going to put a break-even stop on it so that I can't lose any money. And I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to turn my back on it. And it will either make it to the exit, or it will make it to the break-even stop, or I'll get up tomorrow and it'll be somewhere, somewhere up here somewhere, and I'll just exit manually. Most likely it'll make it to the exit, of course. But anyway, I just wanted to show that, and I'll be back in a little bit to show that I put a break-even stop on it, and then I'm going to turn my back on it. Unless, of course, it shoots up and makes it to the exit here soon. So I'll come back. Okay, it's starting to get closer here. It sure is taking a while to get up to this exit, that's for sure. Like I said, though, at some point it's just gonna start really shooting up. Most likely it'll just start shooting up and start getting up there, and then go and hit the exit. Might do it relatively quickly once it starts, but the question is when it will do it. I don't know. I'm not going to stay up for too much longer. Maybe another half hour or so, and then I definitely got to go to bed, because I don't usually stay up late. So anyway, I'm giving it a little bit more time, and what I'll do before I turn my back on it, I'll put a break-even stop on it and just let it go. It'll either hit the exit or I'll break even. So I'll come back. It's within striking range now, getting close. Now I just want all of you that are watching to be amazed and to marvel at the ability of being able to take an entry, not get your stop hit, and be able to make an exit that is far away from where you entered at, and be able to do this virtually every day. I mean, there's just, there's no trading system anywhere in the world that can even come remotely close to that. And it all has to do with being able to predict it, because of the computer. It's controlled by a computer, Anyway, it shouldn't take too much longer, I hope. I'm not going to stay up for too much longer. It's already 4 minutes after midnight to me. So, at least that's what my watch says. Down here it says 3 minutes after, so shouldn't take too much longer. I'll come back. Okay, I've set the stop to 76 to lock in 30 ticks, and I'm pretty much going to let it go now, and just it'll either make it to the stop here or it'll make it to the exit here, one of the two. But at least I can lock in 30 ticks tonight. I don't know why this thing is going so slow today. It really is moving so slow, like an inchworm up. Just keeps inchworming its way up. And, most likely it's going to start to shoot higher soon. But I just ran out of time. I mean, it's 12:22 a.m. to me, and it's really time for me to get some sleep. So I'll just have to settle for 30 ticks if it doesn't make it to the exit. Anyway, what's important is that I'm able to call this out in advance, 8 hours in advance, roughly, and you can take advantage of this yourself. You can take advantage of it by learning the codes, tracking it yourself, doing it yourself. A lot of people are doing that. Or you can take advantage of it by just getting my charting service and letting my expertise help you. And you can, take advantage of it yourself, just like I'm doing. You do the same exact thing as I'm doing. All you have to do is learn how it all works, and then you can take full advantage of it. It's not rocket science. It's very simple, actually. It sounds like the code, and it sounds really hard, but it's not. It's not hard. It just takes a little bit of learning, a little bit of practice, a little bit of experience, and you'll be able to do this yourself very easily. It's very simple. Anyway, I am going to get going now. I might stick around for a few more minutes, maybe 10, 15 more minutes. If it doesn't shoot up and make it to the exit, I'm just gonna call it a day. Anyway, and I'll be back tomorrow for the charting, for you charting members, and I will be back on Friday to take the Friday trade as well. So if I don't come back, I'll say goodbye now. Happy trading out there. Hope you traders are doing well. I will, of course, just leave this thing go, and when I get up tomorrow, I'll restart the video up again and show you what happened. It'll either make it to the stop or make it to the exit, one of the two. Hey, I think it's maybe finally gonna go for the exit here. I've waited all night long for this thing to finally do it. It might be getting ready to go. We'll see. What it keeps doing is it keeps making these new highs, right? And then it makes the high and it breaks higher, and then it comes back down. And it's like, it's very frustrating because it just keeps doing that same thing over and over again. And it's not really characteristic of it to do that. Usually it'll just go and then maybe go sideways for a bit and then go and then come back down, but then go sideways and go. It doesn't really do it like this too often. So kind of a slow, frustrating night. But that's why you just have to play it mathematically, and that's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, I'm only going to stay up for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to go to sleep. By the way, just to prove once again, this isn't in some kind of a replay. See, Los Angeles, it's now 10:30 in the morning, and in Bangkok it is 30 minutes after midnight. So, as you can see, it's not any kind of a replay. I don't even think it's possible to take trades off of a replay. I've never even seen a replay before, so I don't really know, but just wanted to show and prove that it's not any sort of a replay. You could see 10:30 a.m. You could also check the chart, and you'll see that everything, the time and everything is all the same. So anyway, I'll be back. It's a shame that I have to keep, I have to show that. But, there's a people out there that don't want people to know this information. And so I have to go out of my way to, show people it's all real. But, yeah. Such is life, I suppose. I'll come back. Okay, it is almost there. It is within striking distance here. 10 more ticks. 10 more ticks higher, and it's finally made it. I was thinking about just going for this right here. You know what? I am going to go for this right here. I'm just going to exit this trade. That way I don't have to sit here and watch it anymore. If it could just go up one more time. Let me just get out of this trade. Then I can go to sleep. Okay, I'm all done. I'm going to wrap it up here now. I waited long enough on this trade. Sometimes it's like a point of diminishing return, Anyway, should have given up on it a long time ago. Anyway, I'm all done, and, I just want to reiterate that this, in my opinion, is the greatest opportunity for the average person to make money out there because of this. Because it's controlled by a computer. All you have to do is learn how the computer works. That's what I do, is I teach that in my video courses. All you have to do is learn how that works, practice it for a bit, and you can do really super well. And I'm going to be offering a mentoring program here really soon, and it's, if you're struggling at it, you'll be able to take me up on the mentoring program, and I really honestly don't think that anybody should be struggling after that, because see, what's happening is I'm teaching everything I know, but then somewhere along the line there's these gaps, and somebody just makes this simple little mistake, and they don't realize they're making a mistake, and so they don't know what they're doing wrong. When I come in and I watch them trade and watch them make the decision-making process, I'll be able to see right away exactly what they're doing wrong, and then I'll be able to correct them. And one little correction can make all the difference in the world. Now you no longer make that mistake anymore. You start doing it right, and boom, you're good to go, and you can start doing it successfully. So that is what the mentoring program is going to be about, and I'm also going to be giving the seminars in Bangkok, and I might even open up a physical place here in Bangkok for people to learn. So you can come to Bangkok on vacation, come here for a week or so, whatever, and come learn how to trade with me in person. Worth it to those of you who really want to make a lot of money at this market, or any market. So anyway, I'm going to get going. Hope you traders out there are doing well. I hope you're being inspired. And I will be back tomorrow for the charting service and to do some more trading for Friday. Happy trading.